Vibe Nation Tarot. It's your girl Asia, and I'm here to bring you guys a general message. This message may or may not resonate with everyone watching. Please use your discernment when watching tarot. Thank you guys so much for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your super chats. Thank you for your super thanks. Collective. So I had to take a break from creating. I've been drawing. I didn't realize that I could draw. I knew I always could, but I'm really good at this. So anyway, as some of you may know, I have made this last minute plan to do a sip and paint for Mother's Day. So I got my canvases and I'm in here drawing my paintings, I guess, or outlines on the canvases so that I can do my sip and paint tomorrow. So anyway, I came up with another design, and this one, isn't it so cute? Like, who knew? So I'm going to put this on canvas in a minute. I know it looks weird, but whatever. I am not somebody who draws. So for me to be able to come up with this, I'm like, okay, girl. Okay. So anyway, that's what I've been spending my morning doing so far. Peace, everybody. So I was like, no, I got to stop. I got to do a reading for the collective. So let's read. Clear and concise messages for the collective. Benevolent ancestors, Holy Spirit, universe, and spirit guides. What does the collective need to know? Any evil eye, dark magic, spell work that is sent to harm me or my collective may it be returned to sender. Ashe and amen. Thank you, Lorianne. Peace, beautiful. All right, fam, let's see what comes out. I do not know what is getting ready to come out, okay? These messages are general, so it's whatever spirit wants to say, okay? Also, please be in mind, this may not resonate with you. If this doesn't resonate with you, it's just not part of your story. But if it does resonate, I hope you find clarity. I hope you find confirmation in this message because that is my intention. So let's see. What is the overall energy? Oh, gosh. We got hostilities coming out here, collective. We got a hostile energy. Somebody here could be born on the 26th of a month. Oh. It's pretty hostile. We got this thinking man. I'm going to leave it in the reverse. I normally don't get reversals in this deck, but I'm going to leave that in the reverse. So there's a thinking man in reverse energy. Somebody here could be 46. We got victory. It almost tried to flip in the reverse, but it didn't. Victory is here. So somebody here could be born on the 28th of a month. What else? We got a man holding a coin. What's up with this person? This feels like the same person. I don't know if I'm reading for this man or if I'm reading about this man. But we can ready to find out. I got a happy family energy here. Somebody here could be born in April. Somebody here could be a life path number 4. Or you could be born on the 4th of a month. So life path 4, you could be very interested in law. Be careful, life path 4, because you attract that energy. So if you've been speeding on the highway and stuff like that, you might want to slow down, especially on 4 days. But anyway, and then we got financial constraints. And this always draws me to 222 on the clock right now. You could be seeing those numbers, guys, angel number. The number 2 for me represents alignment. But if you Google that number, you'll find out more about it. It feels like balance and alignment. But I'm being drawn to the number 13 here with the financial constraints. So 13 has always been associated with fear. So I feel like there could be some fears here, or there could be something about lack, feeling like there's lack in your life or something to that effect. So anyway, we're getting ready to clarify this energy. Let's get into it, collective. As soon as I pick up the deck, I got the 5 of Cups. Somebody here could be feeling a lot of disappointment. Or somebody here could be feeling regretful. We getting ready to find out. So we got this hostilities energy. Why is this hostile energy coming out as the overall? Because the overall card, the first card that comes out normally dictates the overall energy of this reading. So I'm wondering why that's here. Why is hostilities here? What does the collective need to know? Clear and concise messages. Benevolent ancestors, Holy Spirit, universe, and spirit guides. What does the collective need to know? Again, somebody here could be born on the 26th of a month. All right, let's see. Why is hostilities here. Okay, this has something to do with the past. Or somebody here is very nostalgic. Somebody here can't stop thinking about you. All they do is think about you, collective. What else? Ooh, dang. Was that 2 cards? That sure was 2 cards. Hold on. And I rolled over top of the damn card, too. All right, first of all, Justice came out. Major Arcana for Libra. And then I got the 9 of Wands. This is the card that hit the floor. I don't know which card I want to go first. But anyway, 9 of Wands signifies how somebody here could be very protective. You could be telling me that you've been protective of your energy, protective of your peace. I also see Libra energy here with Justice. So this could be karmic justice being set straight, or I don't know, maybe you're going to court or you went to court. Either way it goes, something turned out in your favor. So collective, you could be telling me that there's somebody from your past. They tried to block you. This person was, I don't know why I'm getting that this person's obsessed. I don't know, but I am. Somebody here was obsessed with trying to block you. But justice is served here. Justice is served. So let's look at this thinking man in the reverse, because I normally don't get this energy, these cards in the reverse, but this one wanted to come out in the reverse. So let's see. Why is the thinking man here in the reverse? Something tells me that this person is either pissed at the fact that they couldn't control you, or this person is, like I said, obsessed with thinking about you or thinking about how to sabotage you. Or this could represent how this person is just very narcissistic. But we can really find out. Why did the thinking man come out in the reverse? Because I'm not really familiar. I got to look at the book with the reversals in this deck. Okay, so it says the thinking man in this position could represent a male in authority who is not acting in their best interest. Or excuse me, in your best interest. But this card reversed is more about you than about others in your life. This card in this position usually indicates that such a learning and growth are actually a part of your own path and you are not heeding the call. Oh, shoot. You may be destined to be a therapist, teacher, writer, publisher, psychic, or healer of some sort. Your soul longs to serve in this capacity, whether professionally or just in your personal life. But something seems to be blocking your way. Oh my gosh, yeah. Something seemed to be blocking your way, all right. This hostile energy. But it's time to break through and move in this direction now. Remember, what you learn during your own growth, you will be able to share with others, often adding your own compassion and profound personal wisdom. So something about you, collective, you are needed to go through this situation in order to fulfill your life purpose. I still feel like this thinking man is somebody else trying to block you. They're coming up with a strategy. I still feel like this person is upset that things are not working out the way that they plan. I still feel like this person is obsessive. But more than anything, Spirit said this is your opportunity to break through your own, I don't know, personal, how do I want to put this? Like imposed imprisonment where you limit yourself and you're not really giving yourself the benefit of the doubt that you are somebody who is powerful. You have a testimony, you have wisdom, you have experience, and you need to share that with the collective, like I said, either professionally or in your personal life. So let's get clarity on this. Why is this thinking man here in the reverse? Clear and concise message. Happy Sunday, everyone. Thank you, Lorianne, for being here as a moderator. Okay, so we got Leo energy with strength. I also have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And I got the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. Spirit is encouraging somebody to be bold and confident and to bravely step out of their comfort zone. Because I do see this Queen of Wands in the reverse is like somebody here who does not feel successful. Somebody here, I don't know if this person has lost their passion And with the Hermit in the reverse, I also feel like this person is kind of being recluse, not reckless, recluse, meaning this person is hiding themselves away, or somebody here is just like not wanting to be bothered. What else for this Queen of Wands in reverse? Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse here? Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. You don't have to be a fire sign, but this is the energy that I'm getting. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's time for somebody here to nurture themselves. Somebody here needs to nurture themselves or show themselves some more compassion and love. What else for this Queen of Wands? Damn. The Knight of Swords just came out in the reverse too. Yeah, because whoever I'm picking up on, you're not taking action. There's something about you not taking action. You might have, like I said, with the thinking man in reverse, you might have the desire, the know-it-all, or the will to do something, but it's just like you're keeping yourself from doing it for whatever reason. So what? Anyway, let me keep going. What about this Hermit in the reverse? Why is somebody being reckless? Why do I keep saying reckless? Why is somebody being recluse? Why is somebody withdrawn? It's like whoever I'm picking up on, you want to be out of the limelight right now, or you want to step back out of the scene. It's almost like you, okay, so go back to the Nine of Wands. Remember how I said with the Nine of Wands, you could be defending your energy? You could be protecting yourself. It's almost like you could be a bit defensive, meaning that you got a wall. You got a wall up. Why? Why is the Knight of Swords coming out in the reverse? Why is the Knight of Swords coming out in the reverse? The Seven of Pentacles. This is how you're spending your time. What are you spending your time on? Because I got the Knight of Swords in the reverse, meaning you're not taking action. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here then? Because whoever you are, you're investing in something. I just got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So, collective, I don't know what you're investing your time into, but with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, there's something about you not being content with your current circumstances. It's like you're not happy with the way things are. You wish you could be somewhere else or doing something else at this time. It could be because of a loss. You know what I just got? And my heart goes out to whoever this resonates with. This is not going to be for everybody, this part right here. But I feel like it's because it's Mother's Day. Somebody here is missing their mother. That's not going to be everybody's situation, but I totally get it. I totally get it. This ain't that type of time of the year where you really want to be. Wow. I am so sorry to whoever that message resonates with. Like, hold on, fam, because I got to process this. This is very emotional for somebody. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. So for someone in the collective, this energy has a lot to do with, you know, the fact that Mother's Day is here tomorrow, whatever, and you know, it's just not a happy time for someone. Okay. That's for somebody, though, collective. That's not everybody's situation. The good news, I don't even know how to say that because I don't feel like there's... Anyway. The good news is I got victory here. Why is victory here? I don't know if somebody is looking at the brighter side of things or if this is what Spirit wants you to do. I don't know. Why is victory here? The Emperor in the reverse. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. The Fool. You know, it feels like whoever I'm picking up on, despite the fact that somebody here could be trying to steal your joy, because I do have this hostile energy here. Despite the fact that somebody here could be trying to steal your joy, and on top of the fact that you're just not feeling content. I don't know why I feel like somebody here is just not emotionally satisfied right now. I still feel like somebody here has this desire to start a new journey anyway. I don't know how to put this. I still feel like somebody here has, I'm going to say this, the faith the size of a mustard seed. Okay, because the Fool energy, I don't know if you know anything about it, but she's getting ready to walk straight off of a cliff, the edge of a cliff here, and she doesn't have a care in the world. This is what I like to think of as a trust fall. Somebody here just still has faith and they still trust the higher power is in control. Like, that's what I'm getting. So look, I got the Emperor here in the reverse. Major Arcana for Aries. Like I said, this could be somebody here, whoever this hostile energy is. This is somebody here who is very influential. This is a leader type of energy. But this person abuses their power to influence others. Meaning they take from others or they like to use others for their own benefit. And I feel like the Ten of Cups in the reverse just represents how somebody here is not able to really fully encompass joy at this time. Like whatever's going on around this person, it's hard to find joy. Does that make sense? But when I put this together with this victory energy and the Fool coming out here, I just feel like somebody here still feels like God is in control. Somebody here still feels like despite all of the things that are going on in their life currently at this time, God is in control. Why? Because this person feels successful. This person still feels accomplished, or they still feel good about themselves. Like somebody might be trying to distract you environmentally, but deep down inside of you, you still have, I don't know how to put this, internal joy about, I don't know how to put this, fam. Give me more on this Ten of Cups in the reverse. Whoa, dang. I just got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. What else for the Ten of Cups in the reverse? Two cards just came out. The Knight of Wands and the Two of Wands. Somebody here, you're releasing yourself from something. There's the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. Didn't we just see the Queen of Wands? Yeah. You're releasing yourself from something here, collective. And it feels like it's your own self-imposed imprisonment. Somebody here is still able to find joy. It's interesting because I'm seeing all of this negative energy where somebody's blocking you. I'm seeing the need to love on yourself. Somebody here who is being reclusive. But I still feel like somebody here is... It's like you're still wanting to move forward. You still have optimism. You still have excitement about the future. So look, we got the Two of Wands. You see this person is standing here. They got their back turned to one wand, and then they got their hand on another wand. The one that they got their back turned to is the energy of that releasing. Like, this could be your current circumstances, or this could represent the past. It's like somebody here is turning away from that energy, and they've got their hand on the wand of the future. Somebody here is looking out at the horizon, looking out ahead of them, saying there's still opportunities, there's still life to be lived. It's something like that. And somebody here is literally at that impasse or that crossroads where they're getting ready to set themselves free. The Knight of Wands is a liberating energy. This knight moves forward free to do whatever they want to do, free to chase their dreams, free to, you know, be happy. Hold on one second. Excuse me, collective. Okay. So there's still a victory here. It just feels like somebody here can't steal your joy. Why is this man holding the coin coming out here? The man holding the coin, I feel like it's the same person. Well, I thought they were the same person as this man holding, this thinking man in the reverse. But who is this man holding the coin? Somebody here could be 43. I just got the Ten of Swords in the reverse. What else? The Knight of Cups in the reverse. And the Seven of Wands. You are really defending yourself. You are really, I don't know how to put this. You are really protecting yourself from anything that of your past or anything of the current circumstances that's trying to make this situation worse than it already is. I don't want to say it's bad. I just see you being in this defensive posture. I just see you like having serious boundaries. Maybe this is why you're in this reclusive energy. You just don't want to be bothered by somebody. I feel like you're rejecting someone's offer. Somebody's offering you something. I feel like I'm talking to somebody here. You have been hurt. There's damage here. And I feel like you want to protect just your peace. There's something about you being in a moment of peace. So this person could be coming in here with the offer. This coin could represent an offer. And I see you rejecting it. I see you, you know, telling this person, get somebody else to do it. Something like that, collective. I feel like whoever I'm reading for, you're kind of fed up with people playing games with you. You're fed up. And I feel like you got some serious boundaries here. And although I keep saying you're in this reclusive energy, maybe I shouldn't say reclusive. But it's not a negative thing. It's like you really are protective of your peace. You just don't want to be bothered. I feel like you recognize how important it is to be alone and heal. That's what I'm seeing. On top of the fact that, you know, right now you're not where you want to be and you don't have time to be distracted. Why is happy family here? So with this happy family energy, if you don't have an immediate family, meaning you don't have children, you could be an empty nester, you could be single, whatever the case may be, if you don't have anybody around you, this is happiness within. Because I'm being drawn to the number 4. And 4 is the number of stability. So this is about the way you feel about yourself or your circumstances. Now, this could be for somebody, your family. You have children. There's something about that's what's more important right now. You're focusing on what's within your 4 walls, not necessarily anybody else. And it's not that you're being mean. It's just there's something about you wanting to get things in order. What is this happy family energy? Or you really want to make sure things are copacetic? I don't know where I got that word from. But we got the Hierophant here in the reverse. Taurus energy. And the 4 of Swords. Yeah, I also feel like, too, somebody here, you needed to rest. You really needed to take a step back. The Hierophant is here in the reverse. The Hierophant could represent a lesson, a spiritual lesson. What else for this happy family energy? I just got 2 more energies. I got another 10 of Swords, and I got the Magician. Hold on one second. I just want to clarify something. I want to clarify this. This Hierophant in the reverse could represent somebody here who was being controlling. It could represent somebody here who is stuck in their ego. There's stagnation with the Hierophant in the reverse. Maybe somebody here is recognizing that whatever they've been investing in, it's not working. It's time to stop, reevaluate some things. Somebody here, it's like you're taking this time to reflect, to reevaluate your beliefs surrounding something. And I feel like it requires you to rest. I do see the 10 of Swords. Now I got 2 10s of Swords. But this one, it represents, I don't know, is this self-sabotage? And then I got the Magician. Major Arcana for Gemini. So, collective, somebody here is really reevaluating some things. You're taking this time out to get yourself reorganized. Hold on one second, fam. My daughter is getting ready to go with her dad. I'm getting Taurus energy, Libra energy is here, Gemini energy is here. Who else is here? Aquarius is here. Virgo energy is here. Aries energy is here. Hold on one second, because I don't want my dog to be barking. My dog barks really loud. Oh, too late. She gonna take the opportunity to run away.
That little money like
that. She tried it.
She did.
All right. Here I come, collector. Sorry about that. And then my little dog, she ran out the door. She took the opportunity to take off. So that was so cute. But thank you guys for your patience, okay? All right. So back to this happy family energy. Why is the Hierophant here in the reverse? It just feels like somebody here is reevaluating some outdated ways of thinking. You're doing some reflecting, or this is why Spirit wants you to get rest. Because somebody, I don't know, if you've been overworking, have you been overwhelmed? Have you been doing a lot of things? Or somebody here, you could be overthinking and there's a lot of worry. Somebody here has been spending a lot of time worrying. Somebody here has some fears. What's this financial constraints? Somebody here can't let go of something, or somebody here is having a hard time moving on. What else? There's disappointment. We saw this earlier. This disappointment energy with the 5 of Cups. Somebody here feels let down. Or is this guilt? And then there's worry, anxiety. Okay, so yeah. You need to rest. Whose reading is this? Because I feel like somebody here needs to really let go of their worry. Somebody here needs to let go of worrying. Okay, go back. Go back, go back, go back. Why am I getting this heavy sense that somebody here is not happy with their current circumstances? Somebody here does not like the place that they're in right now. You know what? This reading really feels self-sabotage. I don't know why it feels like this is all about you. I don't know if I'm really picking up on somebody else coming in here to make the, I mean, somebody could be making it worse for you, but I really feel like Spirit, help me with this one. I need help with this one because what is going on here, collective? Ooh, there's abusing power. I just got through talking about somebody abusing their power, but who? It says using gifts as a means of manipulation, power, or some selfish personal profit. So it could be somebody else. What is somebody doing some spell work on you? Or what in the world is going on here, collective? Then I got resentment and envy. Is this somebody else? Who is this? Oh no. Is there somebody here who is fearful that they can't let you go? Somebody here can't move on from you? And somebody here is struggling with a lot of guilt. Is that what this is? Hold up. Somebody here can't move on from you. Somebody here can't let go of you. 5 of Cups. This person feels a lot of guilt. Somebody here knows that they sabotaged something. So somebody lost their family. This person can't get no rest. This person can't get no sleep. You said you wish somebody would say, child, listen. It could be a little bit of both. Look, I just got outdated ways. It could be a little bit of both. It could be that you are spending a lot of time reflecting over outdated ways of thinking. You're doing this reflection and you're reorganizing what it is that you believe in, or what it beliefs about surrounding your circumstances. And it could also be that somebody that's attached to you energetically feels a lot of great guilt and remorse. It could be both at the same time, collective. Let me get some more clear, concise message. Everybody going through a damn dark night of the shadow. That's what it feels like, because we do got this full moon coming. Look, love life. We got this full moon energy coming in Scorpio on the 12th. That's 2 days from now. It says your love life is somehow causing you to get sidetracked and off balance. You can have it all. Seek a better balance between your work life and your love life. Take time to make yourself a priority and realize that you don't have to sacrifice your success to have love. So this is about sacrificing. Somebody here is reflecting over how they sacrificed in a relationship or sacrificed in the name of love. This is why this person don't want to be bothered by a love offer. Somebody here is rejecting somebody's love offer. Meanwhile, the person that's being rejected feels a whole lot of guilt and can't move on from you. I got perfectionism here. It's giving Virgo energy. You know, we're in the north and south nodes of Pisces and Virgo right now. There's a lot going on when it comes to spirituality, spiritual beliefs, and Virgo energy, critical thinking, paying attention to details. It's a lot going on, collective. And it's an individual walk. It's an individual journey. A lot of us are doing a lot of self-mastery, a lot of work on ourselves. Earlier today, I was getting that there's a lot of people in the collective have had a death of the ego. You know, the things that you thought you needed in your life, you're realizing more and more every day that you don't need them. And I was saying this last month, you know, that saying where they're like, you want to make God laugh? Tell him your plans. There's just something going on here where there's a lot of shifts in beliefs here, fam. And, you know, I say this all the time. Relationships are like mirrors. You could literally be two souls mirroring the same journey here. You're triggering each other by mirroring each other's wounds. Where you're wounded, where, you know, you need growth, where you need healing. So anyway, let's keep going. What else does the collective need to know? Clear and concise message. Male, Virgo, female, Pisces. He be all right. He said for me getting up from the table with my resources and moved on. Let's see. What else does the collective need to know? I see options here. You have many options available to you. Take the time to take a wider look at your situation and explore your options. Yeah, that's exactly what I feel like is happening with somebody here spending time in their thoughts. What else? I got dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. You could be telling me that your dreams are a lot more vivid these days too. Pisces are the dreamers of the zodiac. So it wouldn't surprise me if you have been noticing your dreams are a lot more, they seem a lot more realistic. Or certain people have been popping up in your dreams. They haven't in the past. It says something will be revealed in a dream, or your angels are encouraging you to pursue your dreams. You know, one of the reasons why I feel like, too, a lot of people are spending time reflecting is because you're getting ready to step into your soul purpose. A lot of times people, you know, God can't speak to you and tell you what your soul's purpose is because you're distracted. So this recluse energy or this hermit energy that's wanting to be, you know, in your thoughts is a part of clearing out what is distracting you, what is keeping you from hearing what God wants you to hear. Is helping you to gain focus. It's helping you to gain focus. I got Hand of Fate. Forces beyond your control will intervene, but you still possess the freedom to choose how you respond. I still feel like whatever's happening here is helping to release you from things that don't serve. Whether that be your own ego and or whether that be toxic attachments to other people. What else? Clear and concise message. Ooh, dang. Oh, damn. That card went flying. Hold on, man. Let me get that card. I could be talking to a Sagittarius. There's something about freedom. It says freedom, exploration. I'm getting expansion, too. You may soon travel to areas your soul wants to explore, so you may expand and grow beyond your limits. I'm seeing peace. We've been talking about that. Where it's, I don't know, it's becoming very important to you to protect your peace. You've been very, I don't know, focused on boundaries and just peace of mind. I got Capricorn energy and I got magic. So I could be talking to a Capricorn. But this Capricorn energy is talking about discipline, hard work, and seriousness. What you desire requires hard work and sustained effort. It will not be an easy path, but you will gain wisdom. Why am I picking up on shadow work? This is a period where a lot of people are doing shadow work. Or you have the opportunity to do your shadow work. And I got magic. And this says, cast a spell to remove any blockages that are keeping you stuck and create movement and flow back into your life. I don't know, fam. Whatever this is, it just feels like it's time out for pursuing things that are not meant for you. I don't know, is Spirit trying to get you in alignment? Or Spirit's trying to get you back on track or on the right direction towards your true purpose. So this recluse energy, this time out, wanting to be alone or wanting to be unbothered is necessary. And whoever this person is that feels this guilt and remorse and regret, they're in this energy because they need to think about themselves too. They need to think about how they've been behaving as well. Now I got kids knocking on my door. Yeah, oh my God, I just said that. Hold on, fam. Let me tell these kids to stop knocking on my door. Sorry, y'all. She's not here. Okay, sorry about that. The kids want to play today. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just got through talking about right direction. So it says you're going in the right direction. Keep moving forward and focus on activities that bring long-term benefits. Let's see. What else? So I don't know, fam. It just feels like Spirit is really trying to help us get in alignment with what matters, what is truly beneficial, and what is a part of our destiny and our faith, our soul's purpose. I know that sounds so like broad. I don't know how to put this. Like, I just feel like it's time out for, there's justice again. Didn't we have justice already? So justice is showing up twice. The right decisions will be made and any injustices will be settled. Truth will be at the heart. Higher self is here at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I just feel like it's, whoever this is resonating with, this is happening for you, not to you. I just feel like it's really important that you get rest. It's really important that you meditate, focus on what it is that God is trying to show you. It's really important that you release yourself from any toxic attachments and or your own ego, like your own any type of habits or behaviors, routines that have not served you or are not serving you, so that you can advance or so you can elevate. That's what I'm getting. So I don't know what, like I said, I didn't know what was going to come out in this message, but it's a lot going on. Not to mention this full moon. Let's get a full moon card, or a card for this full moon in Scorpio. So I'm going to use the Moonology deck. As soon as I picked up the Moonology deck, I got Face Your Fears at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know. I feel like I want to keep that. Why is Face Your Fears at the bottom, Spirit? What in the world? Why was that already there at the bottom of the deck? Interesting. Right now, you're being asked to face a fear. It feels like shadow work, fam. I swear it does. You may feel alone, but you're not. You have a team of celestial beings loving you and guiding you. However, at this moment, it may be that you need to stand on your own 2 feet. See what I'm saying? This is not about commingling with other people. This is about you. This is about you and you alone. You need to stand on your own 2 feet more and face whatever fear is stopping you from moving forward. You need to do things on your own right now because you are in a period of soul growth. Fam, listen, I'm about to mic drop. I know what the heck I'm seeing here. This is happening for you, not to you. You're in a period of soul growth. Whatever is challenging you now is something you need in order to evolve. However hard that may be to believe, be super kind to yourself and know that you are still connected to the 3-dimensional you who knows that everything now is happening for your highest good. Didn't we just have higher self? Keyword alone, yes. Know this. The more we resist a lesson, and didn't I talk about the Hierophant in the reverse being a lesson, a spiritual lesson? Okay, I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted. But it says, the more we resist the lesson, the harder life has to work to show us what we're meant to see. And see, that's what I'm saying. Whoever this person is that was trying to block you, I feel like justice is being served, meaning karmic justice, karmic balance is being established. Now this person is having to sit in their regret. They're having to sit with their decisions. They're having to sit with this energy because it's also helping them to evolve. I hope that makes sense. The more we resist the lesson, the harder life has to work to show us what we're meant to see. Whatever you're going through right now is a lesson. If you can push through fear now, you will come out on the other side a changed person. The whole universe is on your side. I don't know no other way to put it, fam. Ooh, Spirit says, stop being stubborn. I promise you that's what it says in this book. Some of you guys, y'all have this deck. The Moonology deck. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The Face Your Fears card. Wow. Spirit says, stop being stubborn. I ain't even get to shuffle. This was just at the bottom of the deck. So now I'm going to shuffle and see what comes out. Yes, this is the general message. Thank you so much, guys, for your patience. Because there's a lot going on. A lot of distractions. Let's see. Clear and concise message. Let's see what pops out. You're a Taurus, a stubborn bull. Yes. Thank you, Lorianne. Let's see. Clear and concise message. What else does the collective need to know with this full moon coming in 2 days? The energy is already here. It's a full moon in Scorpio. Okay, so it says follow the moon. Watch for signs. Watch for signs. So what does Spirit want us to know with that? Follow the moon. Hold on, collective. Let me find the message in my book. I'm not too fond of the way they put this book together. Because it's okay. All right, it says, what is the universe telling you? It's important to learn how to read the signs coming your way. What signs are you being sent? Learning to read the signs is a big step along in your spiritual path. They come in the form of dreams. Didn't we talk about that? We talked about that, collective. They come in the form of dreams, music, numbers, or patterns. Your life themes are signs of what is going on in your consciousness. There are signs all around you. You need to see them. Alternatively, in the coming 24 hours, ask the universe for a concrete sign of some kind about your questions. For example, ask to see a rainbow or a pink unicorn or whatever feels right to you. And then keep your eyes peeled. There is your answer. This card came up as a sign to change your behavior. See what I'm saying? Fam, I'm telling you. You might not like this message, but this is the message. Somebody here is going through some tough lessons. Somebody here is going through some shadow work. Spirit's like, you can't ascend. You can't reach your higher self without doing your shadow work. There is no way to skip over that part. You have to do your work. So you might not like this message that I'm giving, but I don't know. This card can also be a gentle reminder to get back into healthy routines that will help your life to tick over more smoothly. Meditation will help. So the additional meanings, it says, listen to your intuition. A spiritual self-care routine will help. Open up to divine guidance. The way someone does one thing is how they do everything. It's a theory. I don't know, fam. I just feel like there's a lot going on here. I feel like there's 2 people who are energetically tied to each other. And these 2 people are walking a journey and mirroring. They're mirroring each other. And I feel like these mirroring souls, they're separated. They're not together. How do I put this? Like the journey is separate, but it's sort of the same. It's like y'all are seeing the same themes. It's like, what is it about what you do? What is it about the way you think or the way you behave that is creating stagnancy? What is it that you do that's creating limitations? And then the other person, through the fact that they're not getting what they want, they're having to look at themselves too. I don't know why I'm getting it like that, but I am. So that's what I'm seeing here, collective. And even though you might not be physically with another person, fam, energy transfers. Like, I don't know. You ever think about somebody and then they end up calling you? Sometimes, you know, we don't necessarily believe how strong energy cords can be, but they're strong. Just because you're not physically with somebody does not mean that the energy is not still there. Sometimes you think about somebody you wasn't meaning to think about them, but that's because they think about you. So, I don't know. Anyway, that is the message that I'm getting with that. Let's get some more oracle messages when it comes to this. I just feel like a lot of people are not trying to hear this shit. But I'm telling you, if you don't do the work, you won't see the progress that you're looking for. It's like we all have to do our shadow work. And we do our shadow work several times in this lifetime. You don't just do it once. You do it a lot, actually. We're constantly doing shadow work. So just because you reached a certain elevation does not mean that sooner or later you're going to have to do more work to evolve even higher. Does that make sense? Clear and concise message. You hear it, you're just stubborn. Look at my little dog peeking around the corner. Clear and concise message. What else does the collective need to know? Thank you guys for being here, though. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate your positive comments. Clear and concise message. What else does the collective need to know? I know this is not the kind of message you want to hear. But, baby, I don't want to hear it either. I don't be wanting to do shadow work either. Shoot. Listen, I can't make it up. Truth be told. I don't know if y'all can see that. Truth be told. Y'all excuse my dogs. They got the zoomies. I don't know if you can hear them tip-tapping all over the floor. But anyway, truth be told, fam. And then bottom of the deck, I got a change in the wind. So, let's see. Why is truth be told here? Somebody here could be born on the 14th of a month. Somebody here could be born on the 12th. Your perspective is changing. Who was that? There's peace again. How many times have we seen peace? Peace be still. Somebody here, you really need to take advantage of this period of rest. You really need to make sure you're getting rest. And rest doesn't necessarily always mean sleeping. Rest could just be resting your mind. Somebody here needs to meditate. You know, when I was drawing, when I was doing my little drawing, it was so meditative. Like, I was sitting here thinking to myself, like, this is so peaceful. I don't know, it's weird. I've even embarked on coloring. Like, I don't know if somebody here, you like to color or, you know, read. This is something about needing to, like, calm your mind here. I definitely am picking up on Spirit saying, stop worrying so much. Somebody here is worrying a lot. Anyway, back to this message. Okay, so it says, truth be told. The external meanings, it says honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. It says there is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or the believer. This is not the time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion, will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and spirit will answer with miracles. Then we got this, a change in the wind. It's at the bottom of the deck. It says a sense that the unseen change has been initiated. Preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift. That's what it feels like. It feels like there's a shift. Uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. To want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet, nothing in the human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing that's guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation. Isn't that so interesting? Because the full moon is in Scorpio, and Scorpio is all about death and rebirth, change and transformation. Wow. Scorpio is ruled by the planet Pluto, and Pluto is the planet of transformation. Interesting. Thank you, Spirit. That was confirmation. Oh, my daughter done found a horse. She's petting a horse. Somebody, well, her dad felt the need to text that to me. There's a horse in the picture she's petting. Okay. All right. What was I? Now is a time of transformation, as the outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Let me repeat that for the ones in the back didn't hear that. Let me repeat that. Now is a time of transformation, as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. Wow. I kind of low-key like this energy. I kind of low-key like this transformation energy, because I feel like I'm talking to somebody here. Life was getting kind of stale or getting kind of stagnant. Okay, here's another message. It says, there are conditions brewing in your life you have no control over. Don't fight them. Change is inevitable and is for the best, for the higher good. Even if the storm blows away, the structures you think you've built on your the structures you think you've built your dreams on, all will turn out as they should. You will have a renewed clarity and strength to do something even better. Stability, I said stability. I meant to say spirit is your ally. Wow, collective. So I don't know, when I first started this reading, I said spirit wants you to rest. So rest. Don't worry. Let this full moon energy carry you. That's what I'm getting. Let this full moon energy carry you through. Yeah. I feel like you're going to see the options and you're going to get clarity soon enough. But don't try to force anything. And when I say force anything, I'm talking about that worry. That's the energy of force. Control is what it is. So collective, although you might not wanted to hear that message, Spirit wanted me to give it to you. So I hope this message brought you clarity and confirmation. Look, and then don't forget we had victory come out here too. So this too shall pass. You will be victorious. You will be successful. But the way in which we go about this victory may not be the way that we want it. This is God's will. Yeah, something about this situation is like let go and let God. That's what I'm getting. So again, I hope this message was helpful. I hope this message brought you clarity and confirmation. Chill, fam. Relax. Do some deep breathing. Go outside in nature. Enjoy your weekend. And for those of you who are celebrating Mother's Day, enjoy the weekend fully. Don't try to make it perfect. Like I said, with this sip and paint thing, I decided to draw my own designs. So it's not perfect. It's not supposed to be. It's about camaraderie. It's about being with my family. It's about sharing that moment, you know? So I don't expect it to be perfect. But I am kind of proud of myself because I didn't know I could draw this well. Like, I really feel like I'm doing something here. Anyway, I want you guys to enjoy your weekend. I will be talking to you again. But if you're not going to be on social media tomorrow, happy Mother's Day to you guys. Yeah. So y'all be safe. Take care. Peace. Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you. All right, fam.